In 1999, Elena Zakharenko's father, Yuri, vanished without a trace. She never found out what happened to him. And for the past 2 decades, she has hoped that maybe, somewhere, her father may still be alive. It was 20 years of uncertainty for her and her family, who now live in German exile. They only have a few mementos of Yuri Zakharenko.
Самое ужасное состояние, конечно, это было
The
состояние,
situation was hardest for my grandmother.
вот когда она лежала
When she lay dying,
уже на предсмертном одре, вот она, моя бабушка,
this is my grandma here.
она,
Her last words were,
последнее ее слово,
Yuri,
это были
his name.
слова, имя,
She died not knowing what had actually happened to her son.
она, уходя в иной мир, не узнала правду о сыне.
Yelena is slowly learning about what really happened to her father, a famous opposition figure and critic of Belarusian dictator Alexander Lukashenko. A DW documentary recently revealed that Yuri Zakharenko was murdered by a hit squad in the spring of 1999. On May 7th, 4 men assaulted Zakharenko as he made his way home and bundled him into a car. The men were dressed in civilian clothes, but were part of a military elite unit called Sober. They drove to a forest where they shot him. We know this from Yuri Garavsky's testimony, one of the men involved in Zakharenko's abduction and murder. He is presently applying for asylum in Switzerland. Yuri Garavsky says he was not only involved in Zakharenko's killing, but in that of 2 other opposition figures as well.
When you've killed 10 or 15 people, it messes with your head. It makes you a sick person. In this case, 3 people were killed, and I feel it weighing down on my soul and mind.
That's why Yuri Garavsky has agreed to speak to Zakharenko's daughter, Yelena. She hopes to finally get answers to the questions that have been tormenting her for years.
Я хочу убедиться, что
I want to be sure that this man actually witnessed my father's murder.
процесс устранения моего отца.
I want to feel all this in my heart. And, of course, I want to look him in the eyes. I want to feel with my heart and find peace for my soul.
Найти покой своей душе.
Yelena heads off to meet Yuri Garavsky in Switzerland. It will be a painful journey into the past, and she knows it. But she hopes it will also be an opportunity to finally break out of the vicious cycle of grief and unanswered questions she feels trapped in. Garavsky arrives at the offices of a Swiss newspaper, Neue Zürcher Zeitung. He's nervous, unsure what to expect. Both have agreed to security procedures. The atmosphere is tense. A little later, Yelena arrives. She also undergoes a search. Then finally, they sit down face to face.
Ну, во-первых, я хотела прийти, чтобы
I have come here today to look you in the eyes.
Во-вторых, мне необходимо
I want to know the truth.
выявить истину. Для меня, например, важно, чтобы отца быстро...
It's important for me to know for a fact that my father died a fast death. For a long time, I thought he had been slowly dismembered.
Думала, что его резали по частям.
No, absolutely not. He was laid on the ground, face down, and then shot in the back. Your father was shot along with Gonchar and Krasovsky.
Yelena wants certainty he really is telling the truth.
I will ask you one final question. Can you swear on everything you hold dear in this world that everything you said is true?
I swear on my daughter I swear on my daughter's health that we arrested and killed Zakharenko, Gonchar, and Krasovsky. We've been referred to as a death squad, and that's an accurate description.
Thank you.
The 2-hour talk leaves Yuri Garavsky and Elena Zakharenko emotionally drained. Garavsky is trying to come to terms with his past. He knows that he perpetrated serious crimes, but also feels like a victim of the Belarusian regime.
I feel squeezed like a lemon. I'm emotionally exhausted. It is always difficult to tell the truth.
Yuri says he's prepared to repent for his crimes behind bars. And Yelena says she saw the guilt in his eyes, but that she is not feeling a sense of relief.
This is very difficult. This feeling weighs heavily on me. The black wall that has always been before my eyes has opened up. I know now that my father was killed. I know now the truth.
But Yelena also says this won't bring her peace of mind. After all, Belarus is still controlled by the same regime that once murdered her father.